You might think Yayoi Kusama is just the polka dot grandma, but her life is more surreal than any of her works. Born in 1929 in Matsumoto, Japan, Kusama grew up under strict discipline. Her mother often tore up her drawings and even forced her to spy on her father's affairs, traumas that haunted her since childhood. At 10, she began hallucinating, seeing the entire world covered in endless dots and nets. While others saw it as an illness, she chose to paint these visions, transforming them into art. Here's a lesser-known fact. Kusama actually started with nihonga, traditional Japanese painting, but she found it too restrictive, and in 1957, she moved to New York on her own. She once wrote to the American painter Georgia O'Keeffe asking for advice, and to her surprise, O'Keeffe replied, encouraging her and even introducing her to a dealer. That support helped Kusama break into the American art scene. She left Japan by buying out her ties with her parents, carrying only a small sum of money. In New York, she had no English, no connections, and barely survived in a freezing studio with just a blanket, scavenging fish heads and cabbages for meals. Many artists gave up under such hardship, she said, but to me, that meant they lacked faith in art. I was different. I never lived without a purpose. Every single day, I fought to get closer to my goal. She once carried canvases taller than herself across 40 blocks to submit them to a contest, walked back empty-handed after rejection, yet never stopped. In the 1960s, she staged infinity net exhibitions and organized nude happenings. Once, she marched to the White House with bodies painted in polka dots, shouting anti-war slogans, a shocking act at the time. Even more obscure, she opened a polka dot fashion boutique in New York, sending models in semi-transparent dotted outfits into the streets, breaking taboos. Back then, she was a fighter who treated art as a battlefield. Her ideas were often borrowed by artists like Andy Warhol and Claes Oldenburg without credit. This only fueled her determination to push her polka dots and infinity rooms further. She said, "Polka dots are infinite. When I immerse myself in them, I can become one with the universe." In her personal life, Yayoi Kusama had a relationship with American art critic Joseph Cornell that lasted for more than a decade. Their bond was entirely platonic, with no marriage or physical intimacy. Since Cornell lived with his mother for many years, their relationship even carried a kind of mother-in-law dynamic. In the New York art scene of that era, it was not uncommon to see such delicate dynamics between an Asian woman and an older white man. Yet Kusama maintained her independence and resolve throughout. After Cornell's death, she never entered into another intimate relationship. Few know this. Kusama once contemplated suicide. Instead, she chose to voluntarily live in a Tokyo psychiatric hospital, where she still resides today. Across the street, she keeps her studio, working tirelessly. Her hallucinations, traumas, and loneliness became the foundation of some of the world's most beloved art experiences. Kusama's story teaches us that creation isn't an escape. It's a negotiation with pain. She proved with her life that even the most fragile places can give birth to the strongest art. Now nearing 100, Kusama is busier than many young artists. Major retrospectives in Switzerland, Germany, and the Netherlands are revealing early works never shown in Europe. In Australia, her exhibition broke records, drawing over 570,000 visitors. Her collaborations with brands like Louis Vuitton continue to spread her iconic dots and infinity rooms to new generations. Most astonishing of all, in 2023, she became the best-selling contemporary artist in the world, far ahead of others, proving she shines not only in museums, but also as an unstoppable force in the global art market. Smap it, know it, ask Max anything. Try ScanMaster.
Follow me.